How you feeling?
I mean, I dropped the ball. I don't drop the ball.
I don't think you dropped the ball, you fumbled it. Like, he still caught it. It wasn't like a perfect catch.
We'll talk about, I'm gonna show you I'm finished. Oh, bro, like you know, this laugh isn't from like,
It's exhaustion.
man, hard lesson learned.
You'll be tattooing a subject that is intimidating for even the best tattoo artists. Portraits.
The point of precision in a portrait is that this is somebody's face, and trust me, if you change their face, it does make them not look like the person.
As equipment and techniques have advanced, it has become possible for skilled artists to create tattoos that are more realistic than ever.
I am a portrait artist. This is my redemption.
Whether of celebrities, children, or deceased loved ones, portraits are as personal as one can get. You will have 6 hours to tattoo a portrait.
I got this fear going through my body. I'm a new school artist going into a portrait competition with 4 portrait artists. I'm freaking out.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was looking at like your art and it was kind of making me a little nervous because it's a portrait and I didn't really see any of those from you, so I was like, oh my God. I'm putting a lot of faith in you. That woman's a saint in my eyes, she always will be.
You know, you gotta have confidence in your artist because that negative projection sometimes works against you. My canvas is putting an immense amount of pressure on me.
Her face looks a little bit fatter.
We squish it down so it looks fatter. When we put it on your leg and it curves around your leg, it's gonna look skinnier. You see how it skinnies out? I'm convinced that the curve of the canvas is going to elongate the portrait. By squishing it down a little bit, it's going to compensate for that. I need you behind me on this, man.
Trust me, I need to be behind you on this.
Good. Everybody's wondering if I can pull this portrait off. It's pretty intimidating. I start coloring in the hair, and I'm realizing that squishing the photo was a bad idea. How you feeling about it?
As long as she don't look like she just got out of Taco Bell, I'm golden.
I gave this guy a fat grandma. That's the one fear that my canvas had.
We still talk about her like she's in the next room. That's how much she meant to the family.
I'm trying to project confidence in this scenario, even though I'm super freaking out on the inside. To make her look a little thinner, I kick a little more shadow on the jawbone, and I also bring the hair in a little bit on the right side. But even after all that, it still looks chubby.
You're like, I'm covering the face. I don't want anyone to see it. Jesse squeezed the image. I'm not sure where that was a good idea.
The portrait at this point is past the point of no return. I'm really embarrassed. I'm looking around at all the tattoos, and I'm realizing that mine's the worst. When it comes to elimination, whoever I'm in the bottom with, I'm hoping the judges will see more potential in me moving forward than them.
This week, we asked you to create a portrait tattoo. We're testing precision. Mr. Jesse Smith. How you feeling about this?
I feel like I dropped the ball.
We're judging precision. I gotta say, I don't feel like any of the details in this tattoo are precise.
The hair could be a little more realistic. Hair is a tough thing to do. It's one of the hardest things in a portrait. It could have been more detailed. It looks a little too just not real enough.
You look at this photo, you see strands. The way you tattooed this hair is more like a weird fur/tribal pattern. Not to mention just the entire perimeter of the face does not look the same. You totally it up.
Your style of tattooing is very wall-to-wall, but you can't tattoo a portrait wall-to-wall. What you do, you're great at, but what you need to do is get great at everything else because you're supposed to. I don't like this part of my day.
Hey, it's my fault.
It sucks.
Then Jesse and Sebastian, you guys are the bottom 2.
Jesse, this tattoo to me today is a bummer. Black and gray has been one of your weaknesses. Unfortunately today, this was a challenge that was out of your realm of tricks, and it just shows, man.
I mean, I don't have too many legs to stand on here. My portrait obviously sucks. And if we're looking for precision and detail, this is Sebastian's strong suit. So if there's one thing he shouldn't drop the ball on, it should be this. If I dropped the ball in new school when I was in the bottom 2 in new school, I would have sent myself home.
The judges have decided. Jesse, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Get the out of here. I really enjoy watching you work. The technical aspect that you have in the way you deliver your tattoos is incredible. What you do, top of your field. It sucks, man. It sucks because I want to see the battle royale. However, today, unfortunately, you got beat out.
Made my bed, I'm lying in it.
We hate to see you go, buddy.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
I'm really bummed out. I know that I can do a better portrait. I just dropped the ball pretty hard today. This is the worst tattoo I've done in the entire competition. It's frustrating to know that I beat myself.
This week, we're testing your ability to use finesse.
Finesse in tattooing is your hand movements, your needle depth, your patience with somebody because they might be in too much pain.
As a tattoo artist, you must be able to handle everything from complex tattoos to difficult canvases. The more complex the tattoo or the placement, the more finesse is required to create a masterpiece. There's no better test of finesse than tattooing one of the most difficult parts of the body, the head.
Holy we're doing head tattoos. This sucks.
Your tattoo can be in any style, but it must be on your canvas's head.
It's on their head. You cannot this up.
Tattooing heads presents many challenges that other parts of the body do not. The hard, irregular bone under the skin requires a steady hand. The skin is thinner, finer, and more sensitive.
So what was your idea? You want a Bond girl?
A bound woman underwater, bound in seaweed. A oyster with a pearl. That's where the seaweed's coming out from.
I would never do a pinup this small. By us trying to incorporate a whole body on the head, that's what's gonna be really tricky. When you like put so much in one piece, it's harder to read than when you step back and do something that's more clear. I don't know how to give my canvas everything she wants in such a small tattoo. I'm in trouble. One second. Definitely looks way too small, right?
Just a little bit compared to the hand. See how much bigger your foot is than your hand? Tattoo Baby's design is jacked.
What do you think about this hand?
Is that one or two hands?
Two hands.
Shape that one darker
Yeah.
than the other one, so that way it looks like they're separate hands.
I'm not going to have enough time to finish my design. I'm really scared that the judges are gonna rip me apart. I'm very nervous starting this tattoo. The smaller you do detail, the harder it is to pull it off right. You're doing great. Thank you. You trying. Everything in my head right now is telling me a small tattoo is not the best way to go. This is gonna send you to the bottom.
She's coming along.
So far, so good. I just gotta deal with what I got and rock this with confidence. I've been trying to show finesse and go very soft in this tattoo, but my canvas is still in a lot of pain. I'm not going to let her tap out. You're doing great. It is critical for me to finish this tattoo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, time's up. No more ink. Machines down, please.
You've done great. I could not take a 6-hour tattoo on my head, no way.
I think you nailed it.
Tattoo Baby's tattoo is overwhelmingly flawed. The head's too big, anatomy's a little off, the toes are freaking weird. She's still showing her weaknesses. Tattoo Baby should definitely be going home.
Artists, today you had to show your ability to use finesse by tattooing a challenging part of the body, the head. Tattoo Baby. How well do you feel you executed this tattoo?
It was pretty challenging for me. There were certain spots where she was crying, but hopefully I helped her soothe through it.
You used finesse with your canvas.
It was a difficult piece. I like the way you designed her where she's bound and her legs are up. Only thing I'm having trouble with is that line that looks like it's a part of her butt cheek, and then the line going down, it looks like the back of her leg. If I look at a tattoo and I have to figure out what's going on, that's not a successful tattoo.
One of the reoccurring issues with your tattoos is line work. Look at those hands. Look at the lines in the seaweed. Nobody else did line work this. Nobody.
It's not a bad tattoo. I do feel that you have probably more consistency in your line weight than potentially Joey for me beating up Joey's outline. However, you look like you're covering up inconsistencies just by the approach of the shading that you took, trying to pack areas with this blue that's inconsistent. That is a hard color to make look great. You took a beautiful structure and you muddied it up.
Tattoo Baby, you're here because the human canvas jury voted that you had the worst tattoo of the day.
Wow.
You've got to be able to get clean lines in. We expected you to make a leap from last year to this year, and I'm not seeing it.
I feel like I've been trying to overdo it with my tattoos, and maybe that's why I've been dropping the ball a little bit, but I feel like I do deserve another challenge. I can show you black and gray. I can show you color. You've seen my blending. I draw my ass off, so I really hope you guys give me the chance.
Today, you must create a schematic tattoo.
A what?
What is that?
What the is a schematic tattoo? Does this look like a guy that went to college?
I don't even know what that means.
I've done it before.
A schematic is just basically breaking an object down into its parts. It's like a blueprint.
When I think of the word schematic, I think of a diagram. Make sure what fits together and how it assembles is true to the way that it would fit together. That's the test here.
It will be a lot of line work, and it needs to stay legible. It needs to look like what it's supposed to look like.
I still don't understand.
Remember, the team whose artist wins Tattoo of the Day will select one other team to form the jury of peers. Together, both teams will deliberate and put one artist up for elimination.
We gotta get that tattoo of the day.
Ooh, that's a cool piece.
Thank you. When I saw everybody else, I was like, oh, I could have done this a lot easier. Damn it. That's not who I am. I've been obsessed with robots since I was a kid, and I do a lot of biomechanical that involves a lot of robotic structures and stuff. This is a total shoo-in for me.
Almost there with the lines. Like some dots and stuff left. Oh, son of a bitch.
Every 3 dots I do blow out. Every other line I do blows out. I don't understand what's going on.
Am I sitting okay for you? Any issues?
Oh, yeah, you're sitting great. It's just like I'm a perfectionist.
This is a disaster. I am scared shitless right now.
Surprised you picked that one, but...
Kicking myself for picking something with all these gears. In retrospect, I think maybe the pocket watch was a bad idea. The schematics were kind of an afterthought, and it's probably gonna come off that way. I know I can do a super clean watch, and then I was like, oh yeah, it has like a ton of gears inside.
Yeah, it's a schematic, man.
I got to pick this tattoo, and now I look like a fool dropping the ball on something that I thought was gonna be simple.
We're all done.
Bob drew his completely by hand, but there's like a buttload of blowouts.
Don't stress something you can't control now.
I know.
Yeah, it's
done. You're going home, Bob. I know.
It's not over till it's over. We don't know that yet. Who knows? Jason could have not done a schematic at all.
Today, you are being tested on legibility with schematic tattoos. Let's see how you did. Raul.
Fellas,
This schematic is just confusing. It looks super cluttered.
It's so hard to see what's going on. It looks like the back of the watch is off and shit's just spilling out.
Bob.
This is the best drawing of the day, man. I love all the pieces coming apart and going different directions and showing different angles, but I lost count of blowouts on this thing, like 40-something.
I felt like I just had no control over it blowing out or not. I could go like less than a millimeter in touching the skin and it would just blow out immediately.
Blown out or not, I would wear that thing. It's badass.
It sucks to be on this chopping block. Yeah. That feeling like I dropped the ball, even if I tried every scenario that I could to mend it, it just crushes me.
I'm shaking in my boots. I didn't think I'd be feeling like this so early on.
I know both of you. You're better than a lot of the people that are sitting safe right now.
I never really have blowouts like that. I use all my knowledge that I've gained through the years, and none of it worked.
They flat out told you you had the best illustration of the day.
I just feel like I have a higher set of standards that I set for myself, and I don't want a single blowout to send me home.
Today, you are being tested on legibility. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Terrell, why did the jury of peers vote Raul to the bottom?
We felt like out of the tattoos that were the worst, that Raul was a strong competitor. And as strategy, we utilized it in a way to hopefully save somebody that we wanted to keep.
We thought for sure Bob was gonna be down here, and we thought for sure Arlene was gonna be down here. So Raul was intended to take place of Jordan.
As far as Bob goes, it had a lot of blowouts, but I will say his tattoo was way cooler, and in the end, overall, a better tattoo than these 3 tattoos that are here.
May I speak to that? It's a blow to the gut to be nominated to be down here by your peers, whatever the reason may be.
I'm not surprised you're voted down here. Not only is it illegible, it's not a schematic. This is a bunch of cluttered metal on the side of her hip. I don't know what it is, bro.
Today, you must tattoo new school landmark tattoos.
What? Damn. Wait, what?
New school tattoos are the ultimate test of artistry.
Absolutely.
By twisting proportions and using bright colors, you must take a recognizable landmark and transform it into a vibrant new school image that pops off the skin.
Landmarks are often buildings or statues. New school is really poppy and in your face, and it's hard to really get wild with something that's pre-existing.
I'll put big googly eyes on a building if I have to.
Oh my Lord, every time.
But that is not all.
Worst words in history.
Man. New school landmarks are tough.
Yeah.
But not quite tough enough.
Here we go again.
So let's mix it up by mashing it up.
What?
Mashing it up.
Dude, we already got 2 things. It's new school, it's landmarks. That's tough enough.
This week, you must create a landmark mashup tattoo that seamlessly blends new school with black and gray realism.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
I honestly can't think of a better test of artistry than taking 2 opposing styles and flawlessly mashing them together into one cohesive landmark tattoo.
This is a crazy challenge because we're mixing oil and water now, 2 things that we'll never mix. That's a bad idea. That's what that is.
All right, guys, have fun out there.
Okay, thanks.
Don't have too much fun. There is a lot of money on the line.
I heard that.
I kind of want a Zeus head over top of the Acropolis.
I'm picking up some pretty rad ideas for just the Temple of Acropolis itself. I'm only saying that, brother, because the amount of detail in the depiction of Zeus is arguably more than what's in here, right? So now I'm gonna be racing against the clock.
I know, but I just don't want to have just a building on my body.
This consult's not going as smooth as I had hoped.
Is there anything else you could put that's like godlike? Like,
Gonna have some lightning coming down. You were asking ribs, right? Honestly, I was gonna ask you if you were open to anywhere on your lower extremities.
I prefer not.
And the problem is, if I draw something for the ribs, when I start to tattoo this, it's gonna double, almost triple in size, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it.
You don't have anything over here?
No, not yet. I'm saving that for a specific one.
All right, let's do that. Let's keep on the ribs.
I only have 6 hours. I don't know how this is gonna go.
This is gonna be real tight, dude. Take it down to the wire. You have kids, Matt?
2 kids.
Oh, damn, bro. I'm going through it now with my son. I just got temporary custody of him.
Since my last time on Ink Master, life has completely changed. I'm divorced. I have temporary custody of my son. This $250,000, with what I'm going through right now, life for my son and I would be so much easier.
I'm jumping in with both feet, dude. Like I'm on fire.
We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. No more ink.
How you feeling, man?
You know, I'm just getting my mind right.
How you feeling?
I mean, I dropped the ball. I don't drop the ball.
I don't think you dropped the ball, you fumbled it. Like, you still caught it.
It wasn't like a perfect catch.
We'll talk about, I'm gonna show you I'm finished. Oh, bro, like you know, this laugh isn't from like,
it's exhaustion.
Man, hard lesson learned.
Today, you had to show your artistry by seamlessly blending new school and black and gray realism into one landmark tattoo. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Anthony, you had the Acropolis of Athens.
That's a hard tattoo with all these straight pillars going up and down.
Especially going on the ribs, I really wanted to take something rigid and really try to create some type of movement and flow. Time really, it got away from me.
I just wish it was a little bit more readable in the clouds. I feel like there might be a cover-up in there with the darkness of it. I do like the line weight in the tattoos, like as far as like the thickness and thinness of the lines.
This is your nightmare.
Good parts are good. The bad parts are bad.
Anthony, the reason why you're in the bottom 3, you just weren't really married to the vision you had for the tattoo, and it made you make some questionable decisions.
I really wanted to have a nice separation between the two styles. Yeah, time got away from me.
This is tough because we have what we know are 3 great artists who didn't have their greatest day. That's just a part of life. No matter how good you are at something, we all have our days.
Man, even though I got tripped up today, everything that is up there was intentional. I simply ran out of time. I made a wrong choice at the drawing table. Lesson learned. I don't make the same mistake twice.